So Renee, Mallory has such a strong and impactful presence in court in this week's episode. Do you feel that this is the kind of lawyer that Jennifer aspires to be?
Yes, yes, I do. I do, especially now that she wants to dress better. Yeah, they absolutely they go out of their way to show that somehow or another, she has a tremendous amount of respect for this woman, and that was a little daunting for me, kind of step in the shoes of somebody that seems to be that perfect from the outside looking in. But I had a lot of help with the style team and a lot of great writing, and we get to win that case. And it's not lost on me that she didn't win it by herself, Mallory. She won it because of a really great idea that Jen has. And so it's the teamwork of two rivals coming together that makes that episode so special.
Josh, Puck, and Nikki form a really great duo this week. Is it something we can expect to see more of?
I think, I was happy we got to see Pug in the courtroom. Because that's another side of him, and then I'm happy we got to see this side of him in this week. His love for collecting, his love for his friends, the bond that's forming between him and Nikki, Slick Nick. I love all that. These are one of the things I like about the show is the fact that you're getting to know these characters past what they are as lawyers. And that's a pretty fun world to play in.
So I know Jessica comes from a comedy background. How do you adapt your acting to fit in the kind of show that she wants to deliver? This can be for Josh first, maybe.
Yeah, you're playing, even if it's a comedy, you're trying to play it as sincerely as you can. And the best writing does all the work for you. And that's where Jessica sits. Jessica is a genius. So she's writing really funny lines, and if you say them word for word, that's how they're funny. So you play them honestly, and you put your heart into it. The rest is there, and so I you play it one way, and then you're watching it now. I'm watching it as a fan, so honestly, I'm just watching Nikki and Pug become friends. I'm watching Jen and Mallory become friends. It's really cool. It's fun watching these relationships develop.
Yeah, I the tone of a show is the first question anytime you join a comedy. What's the tone of this one? Because there's such a wide range in the world of comedy for the tone. For me, I came in a little bit late. So I was like really kind of, I think you learn a lot of that when you're watching and listening to the other actors. It's so much of it is situational. So the true brilliance is already on the page. And I had the great advantage of two directors that really understand what the show was trying to be and understand the comedy of it. So they could help me kind of figure out what it was. For yesterday's episode, I had Anu who directing it, and she really took time to help me kind of figure out where can we see a little quirkiness in this world for Mallory. I mean, just little moments of putting a mint strip in her mouth before she stands to do her opening arguments. I mean, just the way that Mallory was allowed to comment on the world and what she was doing, even though she knew she had to do it. I just think there's comedy in those things, and it was really helpful to have the support of the directors.